Don't forget to watch today's video to the very end, because today we brought you not one but multiple hot sizzling updates on the mind-boggling topics that have taken the internet by a storm, inclusive of Kris Wu having exposed other celebrity predators, the truth behind the rumor that i-dle Chaoyang has joined P Nation, and much more. So, without any further ado, let's jump right in. Did Kris Wu expose other celebrity predators? Seen as one of the most valuable celebrity faces in China, Chinese-Canadian artist Kris Wu is now embroiled in a serious scandal as claims regarding his personal life have surfaced. The former member of South Korean K-pop group EXO alleged girlfriend, 19-year-old college student Du Mizhu, revealed instances of infidelity and predatory behavior on Chinese social media earlier this month. Du shared alleged conversations between Wu and underage girls on Weibo, where the artist lured them into playing drinking games under the guise of recruiting artists and casting leads for music videos. Du also noted her struggles with mental health that have come with suicidal thoughts due to Wu's infidelity and cyberbullying from his fans. In response, Kris Wu and his team denied the accusations and claimed that they would be filing a defamation lawsuit against Du Mizhu. Though Du never received a court summons and was approached by Wu's team with a cash settlement, highlighted in a follow-up post showing negotiations through chat history and a copy of a contract. Du also received 2 bank transfers totaling 500,000 RMB, approximately 77,172 USD, from Wu Stacy Yu and Wu Yifan, believed to be Kris Wu's mother. Du Mizhu spoke with the press recently, noting that she returned the hush money and is prepared to face legal repercussions, as over 30 women have reached out to her sharing similar experiences with Wu. In her latest Weibo post that has gained 5.89 million likes and close to 300,000 comments, Du said, "Mr. Wu, I give you 24 hours to prepare for a press conference to the entire network of the whole society to announce the withdrawal of the Chinese entertainment industry. Issue handwritten apology letters to all the victims and post them on your Weibo account for 72 hours. After that, leave China immediately. You don't deserve to be in this land." Only a single day following the authorities having announcing Wu's arrest, almost entirety of his online presence, including all of his songs and videos, his social media accounts, and his die-hard fan forums, disappeared overnight, as if he never even existed. This was either a courtesy of having been taken down or possibly simply banned by major Chinese social media platforms, such as Weibo, Baidu, Douyin, Douyin, Chinese TikTok, Tencent's QQ Music, and various other popular music streaming services. The majority of the platforms clearly cited either violation of community rules or relevant regulations and laws as the reasoning for removal of the pop star's content. As of now, the firms haven't given a formal explanation the exact specific rules they were referring to. Wu was not the only one burned by the rising #MeToo movement against him. Even the Weibo accounts of 3 female celebrities who defended Wu back in 2016, when a woman accused him of treating her coldly, came into the folds and were also either banned from posting content or removed entirely. It is hard to figure out whether the removal of Wu's presence is the Chinese Cyberspace Administration's call, in a nod to the public sentiment, or an action taken by Weibo itself, says Fan Kacheng, an assistant professor of journalism at the Chinese University of Hong Kong. "I tend to believe that at least in the case of the 3 celebrities whose accounts were suspended for voicing support for Wu, the termination seems more like an order from the authorities," he adds, "because otherwise, Weibo didn't have to waste the traffic that could have been generated by the 3. Kris Wu also previously served as the face and brand ambassador of various top-notch brands in China, such as the likes of Louis Vuitton, Bulgari, Porsche, Lancome, L'Oreal, and more, but is now being dropped by several brands as the scandal continues. Shanghai-based beauty brand Cannes has already announced that it has terminated its contract with Wu, while Porsche, Mastercard Ice-T, Vati, and video game king of Glory hid all posts related to the artist. Wu's case is definitely not the only #MeToo scandal that has rocked China in recent weeks. Just this past Monday, the Chinese e-commerce giant Alibaba announced that it had gotten rid of an employee who had been accused of sexually assaulting another employee on the course of a business excursion. In both these cases, victims have posted their allegations on Chinese social media, which has sparked an online uproar and prompted Chinese authorities to further investigate the claims. Quick and immediate action from authorities was praised online, who pointed to the two cases as an indication of the effective and efficient rule of law and criminal justice in the Chinese state. Yet, people question if this was simply due to the high-profile nature of both the cases, which goes on to highlight how just very rare it is for survivors to actually speak up in their journey to seeking justice. Sexual assault survivors have far long faced serious stigma and resistance in China, both at the official level as well as amongst the public. The issue was pushed to the forefront in 2018, while the #MeToo movement took speed and went global. In China, too, it encouraged more and more females to come out and share their own personal experiences with sexual misconduct and assault. However, as the government took steps to discourage the growing online discussion by censoring all related posts, hashtags, and keywords, the movement was quickly squashed before it could take root. Activists took these recent events as the perfect example that goes on to show that the Chinese government is still reluctant to discuss sexual misconduct as a systemic problem, instead preferring to report on individual cases and cast blame elsewhere. For instance, a government watchdog agency claimed that the Kris Wu scandal illustrated the black hand of the capital and the wild growth of the entertainment industry. And in an editorial, the state-run Global Times tabloid commented saying the Alibaba incident reflected a need for increased legal and moral supervision in the world of the internet and for companies to better align their main objectives with the country's societal values. Quite understandably, neither of the alleged victims in both the Kris Wu and Alibaba cases linked their allegations to the #MeToo movement, because this would have easily drawn censorship to their cause on social media. Think further at it. Yet still, for many activists, the case duo still offers an undying ray of hope, and a telltale sign that even though the government may not want to focus on instances of sexual misconduct, the public undoubtedly does. No matter whether they call it #MeToo or not, the essence is #MeToo, concluded Fang. Although most prominent feminist social media accounts have been censored, the victims can always manage to find their own ways to speak out. As the news took momentum, Wu's arrest had unsparingly become the top trend on Weibo, with comments showing the majority of the public standing firm in support of the police action. A Weibo hashtag related to this incident had been viewed over a hefty 1.6 billion times as of early Tuesday morning. Has i-dle Chaoyang joined P Nation? i-dle are a group of 6 talented women, and the chemistry they share with one another is insane. They shot to the top of rookie bias lists with their debut in 2018, and since then have been creating amazing music together as a group, and have also captivated fans with their many charms and talents. Chaoyang is the leader, main rapper, lead dancer, and main producer of i-dle. Chaoyang signed on as a Cube Entertainment trainee in December 2016. Even before her debut, Chaoyang was a popular artist with her previous appearances on many survival shows, for which she gained tons of attention. She appeared as a contestant on Produce 101, alongside fellow labelmate CLC Yunbin, and surprised many by her amazing rap skills. Chaoyang made it all the way to the final episode, ultimately finishing in 20th place. After Produce 101, she also competed on Unpretty Rap Star and gave some of her best performances pre-debut, finishing the show in 3rd place. Chaoyang then made her solo debut in 2017 with the single Jelly. In 2018, Chaoyang then re-debuted as i-dle's leader, and the rest, as they say, is history. The rumor that Chaoyang has left her band, i-dle, to join P Nation took wind when an anonymous internet user put together Chaoyang's picture along with P Nation and posted it online, making it seem as if there was some sort of fresh association between the two. But with no official response from Chaoyang or either of the bands on the situation, it's difficult to say with a 100% surety as to whether this gossip holds any substance to it. However, by the looks of it, if you ask us, this seems like nothing but an elaborate hoax to create cheap drama and fame by the unknown creator of the picture. Any more? Only time will tell. That is it for today's video. Don't forget to join in on the next one for more of such interesting content.